I love these things.
Me too.
I love it. I miss the series already, though.
Oh, me too. I miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss it. We miss the storylines.
Oh, yeah, it was so funny.
I know, it was funny, but it was a long process to write. that I have to admit.
Those two guys were writing it like it was crazy, huh?
Well,
yeah, sometimes last minute.
It was a long process because we did it all backwards. That's why it was a long process.
Yeah, well, Vanny, sometimes when people are backwards, Vanny, that's what happens.
Only we can write season 3, 4, then 1, 2. But
That's
whatever,
right.
whatever.
That's it, okay, you'll
But it says a lot about who we are.
It says-
this is who we are.
Siamo un po' questo.
Yeah. But we love ourselves as we are, no?
Yeah.
You gotta love yourself as you are.
I love
Absolutely.
being me. It's true.
Absolutely.
It's true. I like you.
I do miss it too, though. I have to say, like, well, I don't miss the night before. What else could we write here? No, I think we should change this. You know, like we would sometimes, you know, people would change and not come or whatever, and we'd have to on the fly. Like, okay, let's come up with another scene. Oh, what the fuck, man?
And then those Sunday morning, like zombies.
That was a bit tough.
Yeah,
I'm not
those
gonna
are
lie.
memorable.
Those are, yeah.
We had a lot happening.
Yeah, because guys, you don't know. You've seen us just during the evening, but the filming happened in the early morning on Sundays.
5-6 hours to get maybe 7 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
-20 weather sometimes
Yeah.
when we're outside in the park. Yeah.
Or super hot.
Yeah.
But it led us to this amazing podcast.
I know, because
Yeah.
people miss seeing us.
That's,
Yes,
I don't know about
I
that.
would open like a champagne.
I think we should. We
I think
should celebrate.
too. I think we should celebrate even if we don't have anything to celebrate.
Well,
Why?
we do. The show, we finally finished it. We,
It's incredible
at this
already.
point, I don't know if it's still.
One more episode. to
Well,
the end.
right
Hold on.
now.
How many episodes do we have in season 2,
So-
3, and 4?
So season 1 and 2 is 8 episodes each.
Yeah.
Season
we think so.
3 was 36.
37.
No, I'm
No.
sorry. No, my
No.
bad. Season 4 was 36.
Yes, and then we had 8 for season 1 and 8 for season 2.
But what was season 3?
Oh, we had a few of them.
I can't remember. But
Doesn't matter.
we split it in like it was season 1, 3A and B kind of thing. It was
No.
no.
I don't think so.
I don't remember, man. It's crazy.
It doesn't matter
But
because
you
that
know
was
what?
last year. That was so last year.
We should do a. Oh, did you guys pop a champagne there?
Yes.
I did.
Oh,
Why don't
you
you
want
have
some?
it?
Yeah, whatever.
You know.
I can't drink. Manage.
Okay, we can.
That's amazing.
It's actually very good.
Yeah.
This is good.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, looks good.
Look at that. The woman is hugging. Oh, what's happening?
We don't want to know what is happening. And
Whatever.
Stefano was already freaking out because my microphone was here.
Did you see the signal? Did you see the signal? I was.
And he was like, you know, with a big tear on.
I wear these headphones and I'm in front of here for a reason. To.
Delegate.
Per tirarci una ciabatta quando non
No, I
facciamo-
was making a signal like because I heard voices and stuff. But,
I like the
He
other-
hears voices like
your
God's.
head, huh?
that's my head is
Yeah.
not normal.
This is good.
Are they friendly?
They're. I hear voices in my head.
They
That's
sing
the
to
song.
you?
Yeah, they sing to me.
Yeah. Do they see colors?
Problem is, it's at night when I'm trying to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they like birds or sheep?
Okay, we should stop this conversation. I think it's becoming like under acid. You know when you talk with someone. Did you see what color did you see? What the fuck? Are you
Nothing
talking
like
about?
acid. Nothing like
I
acid.
saw purple elephants. Actually, on that
Purple
note,
elephants are really cute though.
I know, and especially when you're asleep, because I'm asleep half of the time because I'm tired. So because I'm tired, I want a vacation, which leads us into our next discussion topic.
Oh, cool.
Vacation.
Vacation,
Yes, I want to go.
Let's
Who
talk
doesn't?
about vacanze romane.
like general. Oh, Roman.
Yeah.
Wait. Because Francesca, we have to celebrate a little bit.
Yes.
You don't know why yet. You don't know why.
Yet.
Perché la Roma
Ha vinto.
ha vinto and they're in the finals of the Europa Champions
Oddio.
League. Yes, they
Oh
are
my
in
God,
the
this is
finals.
huge.
Yes,
Didn't
it's
know?
fucking huge.
You know?
No, I didn't know. I was working all day. I
It's
didn't.
probably, I didn't know either.
No, it
I was
wasn't
just going
today,
into
it was-
the-
Yeah, my dad didn't tell me.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, La Roma is in the Europa, not the big Champions League final, but the second
The Europei.
the second one, the second
Okay.
European champions. So there's the Champions League and there's the Europa League. It's the second one.
Okay, better
But
than
it's
that.
still it's amazing. No, it's amazing. Never mind.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
For
I'm really happy.
a team that doesn't have a trophy in
Yeah, exactly.
that many years, La Roma
Well,
is in the final.
Yeah, because la Roma è il team del cuore, that's
You're
it. So
damn
he
right.
always wins our heart.
Giallorossi forever.
Yeah,
Always.
Lupacchiotti inside.
That's right.
So whatever, we're talking about soccer.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
part
should
of
follow.
Rome.
Yeah, you should follow a lot of soccer. It's very cool. And yes, Vacanze Romane. So if you guys are thinking to go visit Rome, I know you guys did already. But for the people who are following us, like you should go. It's an amazing city. In summer, July and August, very hot.
Love it.
Yep.
Very, very,
It's too
very
hot.
hot and humid. So
It's
if
too
you're
hot.
walking to see the Colosseum, Il Faro Imperiale, like you're gonna die there
That's
and be
right,
part of
be
the
part of
ancient
the
history of Rome.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't recommend during July or August, probably it's either June if you can, or early July or
Or September.
It's
Yes.
amazing. It's still very hot. And even October, we have the classic Ottobrate Romane, which basically the weather is like August. We have like, I think it's like 10 days of weather that's amazing.
Wow.
nice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's called Ottobrata Romana because it's something really peculiar of Rome. So even in October, but September is truly the month to be in Rome. It's fantastic, and also there are a little bit less of tourists.
A little bit? A lot.
My God, there's so many
Like-
tourists in the summer. But
Well-
I find it very different. Like it's a melting pot.
In August it's Ferragosto too.
Yes.
Yeah, so the
Well,
Roman
it's
people
south.
are not in Rome
No,
in August.
yeah.
They're
No.
down south.
It's
in,
a disaster, but there's
Ferragosto.
so
It's only,
many
only
jams.
tourists.
Yeah,
Yeah,
only tourists.
yeah.
But it's beautiful. I was in August, and
Yeah.
yes, it was fucking hot. I'm
Nice
not gonna lie.
hot,
And- But
that's
can you're from there, okay? So I need to ask you a question. I went to the Colosseum.
Yeah.
Thousands of people waiting to pass security, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people. We need to pass security, no problem. Even though you buy like skip the line tickets,
Yes,
you
yes.
pay for skip the line, but it's skip the line to get in, not the security line, because the security line takes 3. Yeah. So once you pass the security, then you can skip the line. But I just waited an hour outside. But anyway,
Okay.
but can I ask why they don't put one little umbrella, anything for shade? Mango no cazzo. Nothing. They make the sun hit you like a ton
I
of bricks.
have totally no idea that this is like usually Italian things that they don't think about tourists, because people are gonna go and watch and have a look at the Colosseum either way.
Yeah.
So when you
Yeah.
have something so unique, they don't care, you know.
Wow,
like-
they make money on
Yeah.
water bottles because there's guys walking around.
But you know what I heard about the water bottles? The
They
the
refill
guys
it.
they refill it by the fountain water, which is not potable. You can't drink it. So you have to be very careful.
Well, all the fountains, almost all the fountains in Rome, they're potable water,
Yeah, they're
which is
amazing,
something
yeah.
that
Yeah.
Yeah.
we take pride of.
Yes, yes.
We have in Azoni, which are these classic
I love
fountains.
those. Are
Mountains, yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's all. Well, my mom's hometown. It's not in Rome. It's near Naples. But my mom's hometown is based on the spring. The water that comes out of.
Oh,
So
wow.
when I went to my mom's hometown, they brought me to
To la sorgente.
the source where the water comes from.
Oh, beautiful.
Man, it is the best tasting water I've ever had.
Really?
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, because
But all over Italy.
it should be rich in minerals and stuff, so it's a water that has sort of taste.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really, really good. Although the water in Rome, there's a lot of calcium,
Yes, calcium.
calcium, so it's really like you don't want to drink that too much, because for kidney stones it's not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why the
Yeah.
coffee is so good in Italy. I
Yeah,
think it's
well,
because of the water.
And they do the
And the pizza as well.
And the pizza too, yeah.
That's why
True.
you're never gonna have the same, because
I love
the
it.
water for the impasto,
Yeah.
it's always different. Yeah. But
So-
anyways, talking about food,
Yeah.
like if you wanna eat good things, like for sure you have to go to Trastevere. You cannot miss Trastevere.
Yes,
It's
yes.
beautiful to walk around. There are so many little restaurants there. Then, well, Centro Storico, it's like everything is very touristic.
Yeah.
But the centro is more expensive, and probably like it's very hard to find. Well, the
The
good
authentic.
quality. Well, the authentic. Otherwise, another Ostiense, which is probably not very touristic, but it's where Testaccio is. So all the part next to Testaccio, where there's La Piramide, we have
Oh, yeah.
a pyramid.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Rome. You
Yeah.
don't know, but we have a pyramid, a real pyramid from Egypt.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
I didn't
like
know that.
yeah, it was like it was gifted by I don't know who, and built with the real stone made that came from Egypt.
They probably built it for Totti.
Yeah, probably it's a bit more ancient, but we also have come si chiama, no?
You're right. It's called the Pyramid of Caius Cestius, and it's closed.
That's what I thought.
It's on Via Raphael. Is that the one? This one?
Yes.
It's, I don't know if you could say. Ooh.
And it's really like a pyramid, and on the times of the Romans. So it's really interesting.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Is that like?
so
Would you suggest to go and see it, or?
Well, you can see only from the outside, like you see the pyramid, but all around that area, there are Via di Monte Testaccio, other things, where there are many clubs, little restaurants. Ostiense now has a very, very fancy place to go. Now that I'm saying that, I really want to go back to Rome.
Oh, well, I'm going to come with you. I need a vacation.
No, you should, I would recommend to go outside of the classic circuit, and I would recommend also to dedicate at least 1 week in Rome, because you're gonna get crazy walking, very hot, very tiring, so you wanna go see the Vatican museums.
Amazing.
And during the summer it's like 5 hours lines, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So everything will take you a long time.
Yeah.
There's so many things to see. So to
The
just
Spanish Steps.
and to enjoy, just to chill and relax and enjoy, you should need at least 1 week.
I heard that you can't sit at the
Not
at
anymore.
the Spanish Steps.
Not anymore. Like they put a law that because the tourists, were eating and throwing and ruining the steps.
Yeah.
So now you can only walk and go up and down, but you cannot stay.
Oh wow.
You can't sit at the Spanish Steps anymore. That was the law. I think they passed in 2018. I think they passed it when we went.
Oh really?
Yeah. You're not allowed anymore. But I remember we went to the Sistine Chapel. It was my daughter's first time in Italy. First time, never been. We went to Rome. I think that was my story.
We're checking for guests to arrive.
Yes.
It's because we're VIPs. Anyway, so I remember it was the first time she went and we landed. We landed in Rome. And the first thing we did is we walked down the Spanish steps.
Questa è una podcast.
Yes, only me, I can speak the words a bit. We went straight to the gelateria. Straight there. The first thing I had, mango gelato. That's the first.
The gelato in Italy are so amazing.
That was the first.
I swear to God, I would honestly, I would have a wedding here, and I would just have that ice cream, that gelato that's in Rome, all over Italy. It's fucking, and it looks so beautiful. It's like it's
creamy.
Art.
It's
Twice a day I had it. Twice a day.
I used to have it. I used to have cones in Italy where you had the 3 pockets. I used to have 3 balls.
That's what she said. Sorry.
But I mean, so my daughter tried it the first time, and then we did the Vatican, and then we did the Sistine Chapel. I can't tell you this. I have pictures. We walked out of the shower. We were wet.
Yeah, I know.
Drenched.
You know what's funny?
Because they cannot take it with it.
The day I went to the Vatican, it's fucking hilarious. The line we got outside and it was pouring rain. Okay, so it's funny because we were just waiting outside and it was beautiful, hot, and there's 100 of these guys giving water. Within seconds, it starts raining. I swear to God, they're like magicians.
Umbrella.
2 seconds later, they all have umbrellas and ponchos. But like, where did all the water? You had 1,000 water bottles on you. Now, within seconds, they have ponchos and umbrellas selling $50, $20. I was like, what the?
I'm started thinking that also they have a connection with the guy upstairs. And the rain, like.
Okay, it's time. Do the circle.
I mean, we are next to the Vatican, right? So
my God.
we are closest to the person who actually should be the closest to the guy upstairs.
So what's the one place you would say you can't miss in Rome if you go?
It's basically impossible.
It has to be the Vatican, no?
No.
Just for historical.
Not for me.
For me, it's fucking.
I don't know. It depends on what kind of story you like. I'm a fan of. Well, more than the Colosseum, I would go to Fare Imperiali, which is like you walk within the ruins of Rome. Like I'm attracted very much of the fact that Rome was like Rome, Caput Mundi, like the capital of the world.
Wow.
So for me, that's a story that has more interest than the history of the church, right? So I would not miss walking Largo Argentina. It's one of my favorite places. The Pantheon is something I wouldn't miss for anything in the world. Like you arrive with little streets and then boom, this thing built by Romans, and then Largo Argentina, where actually Caesar was killed. So you stay there and you look at these ruins of temples and you think, oh, Caesar was killed here, Like for me, this as a Roman was always meant so much, Like there's also Campo dei Fiori, which is amazing, where Giordano Bruno was burnt alive in the 1600. So I mean,
wow,
there are so many things. So I would like there are so many things. But Vatican, I mean, for me, is not my priority, but I do love the other history more.
Okay.
But Rome, wherever you go, like Castel Sant'Angelo is medieval and Roman. So there are Augusto Imperatore, there's the tomb, where now the mausoleo, there now it became a modern contemporary exhibition space where you can see many things, and the real tomb of Augusto Imperatore, which like was the first emperor. So I mean, there are so many things, so it's really impossible. And just walking next to the Tevere and just like having this beautiful sunset in Rome that no place ever has that colors.
True.
No wonder why like Michelangelo, all these people were there like painting, visiting. So there's a reason. So yeah, that's and see now you feel like I'm very Roman. I miss I'm saying that these things. I'm almost gonna cry when I go to casa.
Well, on that note, take us into, I don't know if you prepared a Saporito.
Yes.
So is it a Roman dish or?
Yes.
Is it a Roman dish this week?
Well, basically yes, it's still a Roman dish.
Okay,
Since
cool.
the other time we also been talking about supplì. So which is a typical Roman thing, but another thing that you usually eat together with supplì is a classical trio. So before you have your pizza, you have supplì, olive ascolane e fiori di zucca.
Nice.
So this time I'm gonna talk about the fiori di zucca.
Fiori di zucca, okay.
So the fiori di zucca is just like the zucchini flour that you can find also here.
Yeah.
And then you fry them with the pastella, but you put inside the mozzarella and anchovies, pasta a little.
In the flour?
Yes, inside.
Oh.
That's the Roman way. So then when you fry it, you crunch it and there
is it breadcrumb? Like do you, is it?
È la pastella con la farina.
What's pastella?
It's farina e acqua frizzante.
Okay, so it's not, there's no breadcrumbs in there.
No.
It's not like a typical deep fry.
No, there's no.
Okay,
It's
wow.
like when you do the frittelle, so you just prepare la pastella con farina, acqua, frizzante viene meglio, o birra alcune volte.
Even better. Now it sounds great.
And salt, and then you go, and then you know, like la frittella, you take the spoon, you put in the pan where the oil is frying, and it creates the frittella. That's how frittelle are done. And the same thing, when you have prepared like the fiori di zucca, you just close it and put it like that, so it fries all around in the pastella. You pass it in the pastella.
Wow.
And then you fry inside the...
Is it deep fried? Like underneath the oil,
yes,
hot oil?
Yes, it's deep fried, yeah. And then you turn, and then you eat, and it's fantastic.
Served as an entree?
It's an entree, yes, for sure.
And what kind of wine do you have with that?
Well, if you go to a pizzeria, you take a beer. I used to take beer and Coke. Terrible mixing.
Okay.
I also had wine and Coke, so it's terrible, I know. But you can have whatever, like, I mean, right now there's no objections against beer and wine, pizza and wine. I would go with something light and white probably, because you want to taste the anchovies and the fiori di zucca, il fiore della zucchina, you want to enjoy that.
Wow.
But it's really good. I actually did it recent, like 2 years ago for someone, so I'm probably gonna redo it.
Nice.
Once you're gonna invite me in one of your backyard.
You see, done.
Well, I have the spa.
Ah, perfect.
And I have the pool.
Stefan has the pool,
Right?
so
We're good
Yes,
to go.
but you relax more at night.
I don't
You
know.
do, yeah,
I live in
yeah.
the pool. That's cool.
But it depends. If it's plus
But you
30.
can drink in wine.
I won't say no. I won't say no absolutely to any of this. But this year I'm gonna have a backyard too. With no pool,
Oh,
no spa.
nice. But it doesn't
No pool,
matter.
no spa. But I'm gonna have the barbecue. So.
Done. Volunteer.
Okay, perfect.
And you're gonna have the zucchini flour, so.
Yeah.
At least that's perfect. That's enough for me.
For sure. Zucchini and supplì.
Oh, well, we're
Wow.
getting the signal.
Yeah.
Look at
So
that, we're
wow,
getting
it
the
went
signal.
so fast, huh? When
When we talk Roman
When
and
you travel
Italian.
into Rome, and that's what happens.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
What do
Drink
they do?
and
What does
eat.
that mean?
Drink and eat.
Damn it.
But this is just an anecdote, the historical, because when in Rome do as the Romans do, because Rome has so many provinces. So when people were arriving in Rome, they had to act like, Roman, because there was still like differences. So
Yeah. Oh.
I do what the Romans do. That
Do
makes
what
sense.
the Romans do.
yeah,
Okay.
when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Which
I wonder
means
how many
eat.
things the Romans
Melt
actually
with
do.
them, melt with them.
Wow.
Ooh. That's melted.
No,
Roman.
melt because in summer it's so hot that you literally
Yeah,
melt
you
with the
lit-
asphalt and the people.
Yeah, no, it really is hot.
Guys!
Whoa. I thought they were gonna break out into a song there.
So, guys, thank you so much for listening to our Gli Cumbare rendition, especially for the Roman
edition
of the Gli Cumbare with the food and the travel guides. I mean, who doesn't want to go to Rome? Who doesn't want to
I
go
want to
to Rome?
go to Rome.
If you don't want to go to Rome, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
So guys,
Bye.
till the next time, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll catch you soon.
Bye.
Bye.